Hi everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to kind of go over what my 2022 planner stack is starting to look like. In my December planner update, I talked a little bit about what I thought I was going to be doing, and if you remember any of that video, this will probably not look like that at all. So let's just talk about what I'm doing. So we'll start with this because this hasn't changed. This is my Hobonichi Weeks. It's in a Hobonichi cover. It's the Forbidden Fruit cover, which I had seen. I think Lindsay Scribbles had it. And I was like, oh, that's really pretty. But then I thought, well, maybe this was from a previous year. But I actually found it on Amazon and bought it. And I actually really love it because it is a wallet type planner cover, which I like. And I'm keeping a lot of my business cards in here just because I tend to have this with me whenever I need those. So, just a quick flip through of how I have it set up. This picture you probably have seen multiple times. I just kind of bring it forward with me in all of my planners. I have a sticker from one of the Happy Planner books. I'm not much on a ton of stickers. I did put month and day stickers over the top of these, but I just left it at that. This is basically, as you can see, just paydays and holidays. Here I have a key, so I remember how I wanted to use it. So keeping track of paydays, holidays, when I travel for work, when I travel for myself, just for fun, when I have hair appointments, birthdays, when I post YouTube videos, when I do a blog post, vacation days, massage appointments. So that's what that's going to be used for. And this I just started using in December, so it's fairly plain. I did subscribe to the Cocoa Daisy monthly kit, the monthly weeks kit again. So the months will be decorated, but that's about it. I did enjoy flipping back when I looked at last year's planner to the months that actually had these stickers, so I went ahead and subscribed again. Other than that, these are just going to be normal forward planning type of months. I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot other than that in there. I'm not using them for anything special other than that. So the weeks look a lot like how I had my previous one set up. So on the side here is things that I need to do, kind of a daily theme. These are appointments, things I need to do, things I need to remember, places I need to remember to be that day. Mail I'm receiving, tasks I need to do, and then home tracking, which this may change a little bit because this was from when I was doing more of a Clean Mama cleaning system when I've switched to Fly Lady, so we'll see kind of how that changes. But you can see I've set up the weeks kind of a month at a time. I am playing with pens, so this is a little thicker than I wanted it to be because I have a fine point vanishing point pen. Like this is the extra fine, which is a little too fine. The fine point's a little too wide. So I do like this Lamy extra fine because it's has a little more oomph to it, but not quite so much that my small handwriting tends to blend together. So I actually did clean, side note, the extra fine, or I need to clean the extra fine fountain pen tip. So maybe if I do that, the ink will flow a little bit better and I'll like it better, but we'll see. So this is next week. And then I don't have anything set up after that. The tabs are ones that I made myself just on my silhouette. I wanted something really, really tiny. So as you can see, I met my goal. I just wanted something I could quickly grab and flip to without too much trouble. So in the back here, oh, I'm probably gonna get asked about these. These floating tabs, bookmarks, whatever you want to call them, I actually made them myself. I will try to remember a link down below. Dakshina had a tutorial on how to do those, and I used her tutorial to put them together. I mentioned I changed cleaning systems, so I've just gone ahead and clipped these two pages together because right now they don't really apply. I may go back to it at some point. So I have gift ideas, a wish list, a package tracker, and I think I mentioned the last time, this is more for things that are taking a while to ship. I actually need to update this because it did ship finally, but of course it's not supposed to arrive until after we leave. I have a shopping list, so things, not grocery store items, but just other things I need to remember to pick up. I started laying out in pencil a potential idea for how I would do some goal tracking sorts of things in here. I think I would only maybe do it to the monthly level because those things don't change very often. So I just kind of laid out what that might look like. Once I have an idea that yes, this is what I want to do, I'll probably ink it in. I left an extra page just in case. And then we kind of get into the dailies. Initially I started out having this be for everything, but I go back to wanting to keep my home and work separate. So this was today. Again, this fine tip pen is just a little too dark. So I've gone ahead and this last line was written in this pen. This just barely fits in here. That's the only reason. It will, but it's kind of a stretch, literally. So anyway. And then I actually have a piece of blotting paper since I'm using fountain pens just to kind of keep things from smearing and transferring. So I do back here have a monthly budget page. I mentioned this in my last video as far as having printed it on sticker paper and then just stuck it in. I'll do my taxes tracker on this page. So anything that we do that can be tax deductible will go there. Other than that, I just stuck the extra Cocoa Daisy sticker sheets back here in case I wanted them for some reason. And yeah, that's it. So this is kind of my everyday carry. This notebook here, I don't think has anything in it. As you can see by the tab, it's going to use it kind of as an inbox, potentially a place to jot things down. But since I'm doing rapid logging in the back here, that may change. So we'll see. So that is kind of my everyday carry. So the next thing I will show you is what I'm using for my work planner. And again, another Weeks. And some of this will probably be blurred out just so I can protect information because I do lead a couple of teams. So this page, same thing again, is paydays and holidays. Same idea here as well. I was kind of toying with what I wanted to use this page for. I was going to write down people who are out, but then I realized I need more room. So this is kind of what my month is going to look like, and I'll try and blur out specific things so that you can still see how it's being used. So essentially, anything that's happening during work hours will be in the monthly because that will affect like what's going on that day, what I have time to do. Down here at the bottom, I am highlighting a row in gray if somebody's going to be out or if they're going to be in late or leaving early, just so I can keep track of my team members when they're going to be in and when they're not. At the bottom, down here, I'm going to just have monthly goals pertaining to work, and over here on the left for my business partners and I when we travel, I'll have that information here so I know when people are in and out of town for my business partners. So that's pretty much how it's going to be set up. This green is when I'm going to be out of town, traveling, whether it's work related or not. So yeah, that is how it is set up. And as far as the weeklies go, I started into this week because I was still playing with the layout in my 2021 Hobonichi Weeks because I wanted to just kind of figure out how I wanted to use it before I moved into here. So this is going to look very similar to my everyday carry, but it's all work related. So again, tasks that need to be done that day, appointments that I have going on during work hours, whether that's meetings or personal things I need to do during that time, tasks for work, and then things that I do every week. Not necessarily every day, but things I need to get done. So actually, I didn't check some of these off last night. So I did all of this. Yeah. So it just reminds me of the things I need to do at least once a week. Some of them are every single day sorts of items. And then I went ahead and set up kind of through the end of December, and then I'll probably toward the beginning of January, I'll set it up again. So this may also have more stuff blurred out, but again, I'm doing rapid logging here. So things I need to do, notes from like meetings. I had a landlord advisory committee meeting yesterday that I took notes on. Notes about when we're supposed to get test results for asbestos tests, like just the day-to-day stuff. Reaching out to a pest control company about seagull deterrents. I mean, it's just the day-to-day life of property management. So that's what I'm using these pages for. It's just rapid log notes. Some days I have a lot of things going on. Some days I don't. It just depends on what we have. So this I'm trying to keep fairly simple. Back here again is another spot for to-dos. I still have not figured out how I want to handle my stuff I need to do. I did cross out and paperclip together because I was using this for other things. I just kind of made myself a note of what my recurring tasks are, so I have a place to reference that. I just need to figure out where I want to handle all of my to-do stuff. So that is my work planner. And then finally I have a Hobonichi Cousin A5. This is still the 2021 planner because it does not start until January 1st. So I'm still playing around with how I'm using this and trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. So I have some random stickers here in the front, Nicole Hutch Designs. This was planned for Happy. I made these myself, and then some Cocoa Daisy stickers just for deco if I want. I think I have additional Cocoa Daisy stickers back here. And then actually this is a Lauren Phelps design pencil board, technically for B6, but I had pulled it out of my B6 and somehow it made its way back here. So I guess it gives a little extra writing surface. So I don't know if I did a walkthrough of these before. These were all, I think, planned for Happy stickers. I don't know that she sells these anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. How I do plan to use this next year is because this is going to be a goals planner for me, I am going to put my quarterly goals down here at the bottom and potentially put my monthly goals up here at the top. Usually I limit it to about 5. There's only 3 check boxes, but I can probably just make that work. I had started this planner after January 1st, so I had some other notes types or collections in here, and so I was using this kind of as an index. I may actually continue to use this as an index if there's anything I want to reference in the future. And then these pages are just my normal like monthlies. I was using this for monthly goals. Come to think of it, I'll probably keep the monthly goals here just so it kind of makes sense. Let's see. I guess I could use the tab. That would be helpful. So yeah, these are kind of set up how the other ones were. I do have some duplication between them a little bit, but it's not like something comes up and I write it in all 3. Usually once a week I just kind of sync it up as far as what is future from that date. Most of the time the everyday carry will be the one that's most accurate. So weeklies are kind of looking like this right now. I have things I want to do this week. Note about what zone it is. And then I'm just using Mildliner to kind of block out appointments and things. This one, I think the squares are bigger. Actually, I'm pretty sure they are, than the weeks. So the fine point in the vanishing point actually works really well. So actually, I can check this off too. So I do actually really like this pen. And what did I do over here? I got smeared ink everywhere. I do really like this pen in this planner, not so much in the weeks, which is why I'm having some issues kind of with what pen to use. So on this page, yearly goals, that's where those are going to live. And then I'll probably do goals and projects kind of for the month. Actually, probably more projects for that month on this first page of the month. And then from here, I just usually have a short snippet of what my day looks like. And then in my last video, I talked about the bullet point journaling I've been doing, achieved, learned, thankful, feeling. And I've been doing that fairly consistently. And I actually really like it. I like looking back through these and just seeing kind of what was going on that day. Some days it's really long, sometimes it's really short. It just depends. So they're kind of plain, but that's okay. So that is kind of what my planners look like right now. Just have 2 weeks and a cousin. I do still have the A6 because I did buy the A6. Actually, let me put this back in here. So if I decide to use that, I can. But right now, I think what I was going to use the weeks for will go well into the notes pages of each of these 2 weeks because they are what megas. I did buy a regular weeks with just the normal amount of pages, and I regretted it because it was what I was going to use for the everyday carry, so I ended up buying a mega. I'm thinking I might use that one for just like a content sort of planner, but again, it's off to the side right now. These are the ones that I'm using mainly every single day. So anyway, I hope that was interesting. Hope you got some ideas out of that. When I move into the new cousin, I'll probably do a walkthrough of how that is set up. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you enjoy this sort of content, I would appreciate a subscription, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!